This motherfucker keep talking to me crazy. She keep talking to me fucking crazy. I'm crazy. I'm fucking crazy.
No. Wait, what? Oh, so now you want to talk. Okay then, well shit. Cut the mic on.
Man, did you ever end up getting into that other Abridged series that I ended up watching?
What?
About the Hellsing Ultimate?
I tried, but I've never seen the show, so I never could like really get into it.
Man, I've never seen the show. And after watching all 7 videos of the Abridged, I was like, fuck the show. I bet you this is better. Because I'm sure.
So the little bit that I did see, because Bill ended up showing me the Abridged, the Hellsing Abridged, but then he was showing me like clips from the actual episodes. And it's not a whole lot that they changed.
Man, that dialogue, I'm sure that's not what they're saying in that dialogue.
No, like in some of the dialogue, they're saying some of the shit that they say on the Abridged.
Because that Abridged was wild. Especially with like, the whole priest thing and
the one wild ass vampire that be talking rapey as fuck. He does that in the actual show.
Duh. That motherfucker said, what do you say? Something about
Afro Samurai was the other one that he did for me.
Oh, yeah, that was the shit. Did you ever get into the Black Dynamite cartoon?
I didn't know there was a cartoon.
Yeah, well,
yes, I did. I haven't seen it though.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. It was straight. It's something to get into. You get some good ass.
Dynamite.
Yeah, you get some good laughs on. What cartoon that ended up lasting way longer than what I thought it was that fucking Mike Tyson cartoon.
He got a cartoon?
It was it's like Scooby-Doo. It's like Mike Tyson and the Mystery Van or some shit, the Mystery something.
I'm dead.
That shit is basically a complete remake of Scooby-Doo. And that shit ended up going on for years. And I'm like, when I first seen it, I said, oh, this ain't nothing but another Scooby-Doo. This shit about to be off the air quick. Then I started watching, was like, oh no, this is good. This shit is good. Funny as hell and everything.
Man.
And it's just Mike Tyson and his team of mystery solving people. It's like if you was to mix Scooby-Doo with Archer.
Okay.
It's like you would mix them two together.
And hell no. That's an odd ass combination.
That's an odd ass cartoon, and it worked.
Hell no! I gotta check that shit the fuck out.
Yep.
Gotta check that shit the fuck out.
That shit was hilarious.
So, nigga, I've been running through these Batmans like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
I've been running through these bitches, like playing through. I don't think I've ever beaten games like this. Yes, I have. Never mind, because I beat Modern Warfare 2 in 10 hours. So, but like, I've literally spent at least 2.5 days on each one of these games and beat them.
Now you're gonna have to say what year that Modern Warfare 2 is, because the end of this year they're dropping Modern Warfare 2. That's
right.
Yep, that's the next Call of Duty.
Another Modern Warfare 2.
Yep, is to play off the how they just did the last Modern Warfare.
And that was a good ass one.
Yeah, now I'm almost.
At least the story was. I fucked with that story.
I told you I'm almost done with it. So now they're going on to part 2 of it.
Okay. I'm gonna cop that one.
I know. That's why that's why I'm like, fuck, I'm not buying Vanguard. I'm waiting on that.
Well, the old school Modern Warfares.
Mm-hmm.
From Call of Duty 4, the first Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
I had beat that, and then I beat Modern Warfare 2 in like 10 hours. But these Batmans, I beat Arkham Asylum in like 2.5 days. I beat Arkham City in a day, and right now or in 2 days, and right now I'm working on Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight probably gonna take me a little longer though.
And that's the same one I got, Arkham Knight, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Arkham Knight, the reason why Arkham Knight is going to take me a little longer is because I appreciate the way that they did this game because they made the side missions mean something.
Right. That's why I told you I was getting fucking irritated with the Riddler. But okay, because you didn't beat it so many times. I know you got a lot to say about it. I'm just trying to, clarify where I left off at. So
right.
As far as my memory goes, as far as I can remember, I know I passed this fight, but this is the last fight I remember having, and that was against the armored Batman.
Yeah, Arkham Knight.
Yeah, so I don't know what part of the game that was though, because it was like we was on that platform, and he was hard as fuck to beat, but I beat him.
You had to keep sneaking up on him.
I can't fucking remember. I think
because he had like a rifle.
I think so. Cause did I get his outfit after that? I don't know, cause I had bought a whole lot of that fucking DLC.
Do you remember him revealing his face?
No. Cause I think you fight him multiple times on there, don't you?
Yeah, you fight him. You run into him multiple times.
How many times do y'all actually get into the scuffle where you got to play and fight him?
It's like 4 different times.
Okay, so
it's once in the very beginning of the game.
That's the one I did.
Yeah, that one y'all don't necessarily scuffle. It's like it's your first time seeing him. The next time you see him, he end up shooting you in your rib. And the third time you see him, it's actually 5. The third time you see him, he has the cloud burst. And he's in the cloud burst tank. And you gotta destroy that. Then you see him again after that, and he in this underground drill, and you gotta run from him. And then the last time that you fight him, y'all in this room, and he actually revealed his face and reveals who he is.
Who was he?
He's Jason Todd. He's the second Robin.
Okay, so yeah, I didn't do that last one. I don't remember running from a drill. I don't remember fighting a tank. But I do remember at the very beginning.
My bad. It's another cutscene where y'all are like exchanging hands and y'all choking each other and shit.
I don't know about that. I can't remember.
So like
that one. Is it one of them where he keeps shooting missiles at you or some shit?
Yeah. That's in the beginning, like after you first meet him.
Okay, so I remember that one.
But he's in an unmanned helicopter.
Okay.
So basically he in a drone shooting missiles at you. And then when he's in the cloud burst tank, he's shooting missiles at you.
Do you see him on like a big screen or something?
You don't actually see him in the cloud burst or in the drone. Where you can actually see him is when y'all in that underground drill and you in the Batmobile and you running from him. Because you can actually see him sitting. It's like a glass shield, and around the glass shield is all of these different these different drill blades.
So I didn't do the drill one. I know for a fact. And then I do remember the first encounter lightly.
I know what part you at. You at the part where you got to get the Batmobile over to Founders Island, and you got to take out the missile launcher.
I think so, yeah, because I told you that Batmobile was fucking me up because I was stuck doing the fucking Riddler shit, and I couldn't really get the hang of that fucking Batmobile.
Yeah. So like the part you probably talking about, you in the building and you just got done fucking around on the computer, but they walk in, the Arkham Knight and a bunch of his goons walk in the middle of you doing that, so you hurry up and hide. And you hiding in the ceiling and you drop down on it and y'all get into a little scuffle then. That's probably where you left off at.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah. Cause after you do that part, you gotta you gotta use the remote control thing to control the Batmobile to shoot the missile launcher. Cause you gotta lower a shield down and destroy it so that you can finally bring the fucking Batmobile over to Founders Island.
Yep.
So at that point, you was probably about halfway through the game.
Oh, okay. So yeah, because I know I played it for a minute. I did do some shit.
The game is long. When you include all of the side missions, the game is pretty long. And like I say, at that point, you're about halfway through the game. You're about at the halfway point.
I know.
So you ain't even seen the Cloudburst tank yet.
I know when the Cloudburst get released. When I started back up, I'm gonna be back at the beginning because that save progress is gone.
Yeah. That's good though. Cause now you get to learn the game again. You ain't coming into a game where you don't really have no tutorials or nothing. And you
shit! I would have pressed new game right out the gate. I was like, shit, fuck this, new game.
Yeah.
Cause I don't remember shit. I know only thing I can remember is the fighting controls was a little bit similar to Sleeping Dogs.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, because they got the same fight engine, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah. So, yeah, that's the part that you left off in. Like I say, I love that Arkham Knight because they made those side missions mean something. Because when you do all of those side missions, and you complete them, they actually contribute to upgrade points to where you can rack them up and upgrade Batman as you playing.
Yeah.
So like, it's almost like they kind of force you to do the side missions, but not really.
Yeah, you can get through it without it, but who want to do that? Yeah,
it's just kind of hard.
Yeah, who want to do that?
Yeah, it take longer to upgrade and all of that shit. But you could knock out like a great chunk of that shit before, you know what I'm saying? Like you could literally beat the entire game before you beat all of the side missions before you beat the entire game. Well, no, not necessarily. Cause you got one more person that you gotta get after you finish the story. Cause Deathstroke, when the Arkham Knight disappeared, you gotta go after Deathstroke.
Oh shit. Did you ever get into that damn Mad Max game?
I never heard of it.
Oh man, I think you would like that. I think you would like that one because it's like I guess you can mix it in with what is it? It's an apocalypse, settings or whatever. But like as far as like the fighting, the crazy fighting and the gruesomeness is like Mafia 3 type. But like the open world is like GTA.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, so you going through the desert or whatever. You know, you got these crazy ass, like gruesome ass moves and shit like that. But since it's after the apocalypse, it's like you're not about to see like a bunch of like fucking assault rifles and pistols and shit like that. It's more of bats with nails in them and, crazy shit like that. But like, it'd be just like a random ass team of motherfuckers coming past with one of those damn one of them damn cars with all the metal plates and shit on there.
Right.
If they spot you, they trying to kill you.
Mm.
The cars, you gotta keep up with your gas, shit like that. But then, like when you fighting, you do a certain amount of moves, you go in a rage mode.
Okay.
On that game, that little filter they put in on that rage mode, nigga, it look like them hits hurt. It look like them hits hurt. But yeah, you should check that out. You got what's the name of that Xbox thing? Game Pass.
Yep.
It's in there, so you can play it for free.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look in there because I definitely got Game Pass.
Yep, it's in there. So I mean, it ain't gonna be like you gotta waste some money. It's just spend a little time, and you gonna like the fuck on how the beginning come on.
Okay.
Yeah, because it start right out straight to it. And I like the fact that, like, if you ever seen the movie, it's basically like you're literally playing the movie.
I didn't know there was a movie either.
Because the movie came from like the 80s, 70s, 80s or whatever, but then they remade it in the early 2000s? Close to 2010 or something like that. They remade it then. The movie was good as fuck. The movie was good. The movie was good. And then, like, to see the way they transitioned it over to the video game, they did a great ass job with that.
Okay.
They did a great ass job. Let me go get me some water real quick.
Okay.
Hold on. They letting us run tonight. We over an hour.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering about the time and shit, because I'm like, damn, it seemed like we been running for a minute. Like it feel like we've been running for a minute.
Yeah. I ain't gonna touch it. Fuck, we ain't been on this bitch in a minute.
Right. Maybe that's just how it is when you got multiple people.
Maybe so. Yeah, that makes sense. Multiple people in the room, that do make sense.
Yeah. Now, have you did you ever get a chance to look up? Did I ever tell you to look up Quantum Break?
Yeah. Yep, I looked it up, and I also okay, so this is what I did. I went and picked it up out of Ditch Replay, right? Because it was only like maybe like $5.
Okay.
Like that. And I played it for a little bit. Just wasn't my cup of tea. I took that bitch back. I want my $5 back. Just wasn't my cup of tea. That's all it was. I think that's what stopped me from that also is what stopped me from getting that Detroit game. Cause it's kind of like the same. Yeah, it's called Detroit. It's set in the future. And what you is like you're what do you call it? Investigators to like you like a negotiator / the criminal basically like an investigator where you got to figure out the crime scene and how it was done if you wasn't called in to like negotiate and stop it from happening. Yeah, you should look up a video on it. It looked fun. You will probably like that because it's like on some LA Noire type shit.
Yeah.
You'll probably
I did fuck with that a little bit.
Yeah, you'll probably fuck with that because it's more like futuristic, and then it's like, they give you the option of ooh, shit. Nigga almost got you.
Nah, nigga, that was one of my locks moving. And that shit scared the fuck out of me.
Well, it's like
I thought something was crawling. I'm like, oh shit.
So it's like you don't, but you do have to like search the whole like murder scene and try to figure out like, okay, well, this happened here. They shot the bullet. It went this way, and all of that type of shit. And they also give you options on how to like try to like be like the negotiator to try to stop the shit from happening. Like you coming in towards the ass end of the crime, and all I seen was the beginning. Let's get that part clear. It's not like I seen the whole game. All I seen was like that first mission. And the dude was on the roof, and it's like, okay, you try to tell him to calm down because he got the hostage and he's at the edge. The hostage is a little girl, got a pistol to her head. He tell you don't move. They give you options on like, do you move forward? Do you try to distract them and say a certain thing? But as you saying that, you moving forward a little bit. Like it's like putting them at ease and shit like that. So they give you these options. You pick the wrong one, boom, mission failed. Like that motherfucker gonna reacts off of what you do. And if you don't answer or do something fast enough, then you're causing the action that you're trying to stop. So like different scenarios will be like, you make the wrong move when he tell you to move a certain way, boom, he let the gun off, killed a little girl. Or you take too long to react to his action. Next thing you know, they ease closer and closer to the edge. They fall off the edge, or he throw the little girl off the side of the building. It's like a whole bunch of different scenarios, as if you playing like Hitman. But it's all on picking and choosing the right things on how to de-escalate situations. But the way that game was like entertaining to me to where I could actually watch it is watching Israel play it. Israel 85. Because he talking shit the whole goddamn time, whether he fucking up or not. So that's what made it entertaining. But like for me to sit down and play it, that's not something I would play.
Now, we was talking earlier about the Xbox shit, right? They changed some shit.
You looking at it now? You seeing some change?
Yeah. Because like I haven't paid for gold in over a year. But they gave me Game Pass Ultimate for free like 6 months ago. And like I guess right now my fucking Xbox Live Gold like is inactive or something, and the Game Pass Ultimate is like what's active. So I guess that's the new live shit.
Probably so.
Cause like I was paying for it, like in the Game Pass shit, you pay it every year. So this is different.
Yeah. Ever since the new systems dropped, man, they changed their operation.
Yeah, they definitely did.
Because the Game Pass come with the live. And then also, I know for a fact one change is certain games like Fortnite and stuff like that, you don't need live to play that. You don't need like the internet service to play that online.
Yeah. And what I got with Ultimate, my everything with gold is included with it.
Right. I had the chart. I don't think I saved it to my phone. No, I deleted it. But I had the chart that was saying the difference between, everything you get from the PlayStation tiers, the Xbox things, and the Nintendo ones. And there's certain stuff that they'll give you, and with certain tiers, and there's certain stuff that they won't.
Yeah, so I guess the Xbox Live Gold is free now. I don't know. I don't know how this shit go.
It's crazy, man. They done made some changes on them updates.
Yeah, they completely changed how this shit is. Yeah, because this shit expired at the end of last year. Fuck it. It ain't did shit to my shit. In fact,
Hey,
it's actually cheaper like that because that's only like $14 a year.
KB. Okay, here it go. Here go the chart. So I'm gonna show it to you, but I'm gonna read it to you. I'm also send it to you too. So the tiers for PSN is the essential, the extra, and the premium.
Okay.
And then like Xbox, it don't say Xbox Live no more. It say Xbox Game Pass. And that's
Yeah.
Game
Okay.
Pass for consoles, PC Game Pass, and Game Pass Ultimate.
Yep. And I
Console and,
got Ultimate.
console and PC is $10. Ultimate is $15. This is monthly. The essential is $10. The extra is $15. The premium is $17. I ain't even gonna read that Nintendo shit. So like that's the price. Now we'll go year price. Like I said, Xbox unavailable because they ain't doing it for the year no more.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, the PlayStation 1 year for the premium is $119, basically $120. Neither one of them go with a family plan. Additional perks is for the PlayStation monthly downloadable games. For the Xbox is access to Xbox Live Gold, like you were just saying, xCloud, free games, all Ultimate only, EA Play for Ultimate and PC. So you get EA Play free.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah,
pay.
I got EA Play.
Yeah, you know, I've been paying for that shit, and they fucking app is down. That app been down, so in order to even find them, you got to look them games up. So then you got access to older games for the PlayStation. Yes, PS1, PS2, PSP, PS3, PS4. Like I was saying earlier, depending on tier. Xbox, yes, for Xbox, Xbox 360, and Xbox One. Game trials, yes, for both. Exclusive discounts, yes, for both. Cloud saves, yes. And yes, does not require subscription for the Xbox. So you get your cloud saves for free.
Yeah, see this shit right now. I don't know what's going on with my shit, but it say my next charge ain't until March 5th of next year.
So you already didn't. I don't know.
But the plan does say ultimate 1 month.
Yeah, it's crazy. I threw it in your inbox, that chart.
I wonder if it's because the Xbox Live Gold is free now. I wonder if it's a credit that they just applying
Because you
to the
already
Game
paid for your
Pass.
year. Yeah, they
Yeah.
honoring their old contract. And then once that contract is up, then you're gonna move on to the, what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at least they give you more bang for your buck.
Yeah.
Instead of a bunch of microtransactions.
Right. The gamers are like the games themselves are already doing that.
Yeah. So they just gotta fucking leave that damn ad shit alone. Nobody want to deal with that.
Yeah.
I don't think.
They just trying to increase their profit margin.
Yeah, but they said it's for the free to play game. So, hey, I don't play Fortnite, so I ain't worried about it. As
Right.
long as I ain't in the middle of a fucking game and then that shit just pause and go to a fucking commercial like a YouTube video.
Right.
then it's gonna be like, I don't even think I want to be a gamer no more.
Right. Damn, man, I hate that you didn't like play that Quantum Break, cause like I agree the gameplay is not all that great. Like it has fun moments,
Mm-hmm.
but for me it's more the story that was like more interesting than anything.
Yeah, I
But
just
you
couldn't get.
also bought the disc. So like when you get the disc, I don't know if the little episode pack, I don't know if you'll have that with it when you install it.
I don't know.
Cause
Oh,
it's a whole episode pack where they have live episodes that play in between each chapter.
and I didn't play long enough to even finish a chapter. Like I did the
Yeah.
thing where, okay, you start off, they drop you in like the park or whatever, and then you got to go in the building, and it's teaching you like how to manipulate the time and the bullets and everything. I did that stuff, and then I was done. I was
Yeah,
done.
like in fact it's gonna let me play an episode. So you'll get like an episode. I don't know if you can see that real good,
Yeah,
but like it's episodes like this in between each
yeah,
of the
yep.
the uh
I did see real people.
yeah.
I remember seeing
Like,
real people. Yeah,
and this shit cold as hell to me. Cause like the fact that they included shit like this into the game, and the episodes, all of the episodes change based off of decisions that you make in the game.
okay.
So
Yes,
like
I did
like
play it long enough to see real people.
even the beginning of this episode, it show her sitting there and she crying and shit. It's another it's another episode where if you make a different decision, it show her sitting there and she covered in blood
Oh
because
damn,
they done beat her ass.
damn, you made the wrong decision.
Well, it ain't necessarily a right or wrong decision
It's just the move you make.
because like, okay, you're playing as one main character, but there's another character that you play as where you make decisions. This is actually the dude that you're going after. So
Mhm.
there's actually a point where you play the would it be the antagonist?
Yeah,
Because the
you talk about.
protagonist would be the main character in the story.
They call that what's it?
Well,
Okay,
the villain. We'll just say
second
the villain.
is second person view. Cause I was just watching a video when they was talking about games with how you got the first person view and third person view. And
Yeah, but no, that's different. I'm talking about as far as the characters. Because like you're literally it's two different characters. It's the player that you play as, who's the main character in the story, and then it's his best friend, the person that you got to go after. He's actually the villain. You play as the villain, and you make decisions as the villain.
Okay, yeah, no,
But they affect how you, as the main character, the hero character, play through the game.
Yeah. Yeah, that
So
video I
like,
watched with that second point of view, that second person view, that's completely different. That is where you're looking looking through the eyes of the person that you're going after, but you're still controlling the main character.
like to give you an explanation of what it is. So like, you got the main character, his name is Jack. The villain character, his name is Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Paul, Jack, and Jack's brother Will, they were all best friends, grew up together and shit. In the year 1999, Will created a time machine. Paul, like in 2016, created the same time machine based off of what Will his whole blueprint. He built another time machine and he calls Jack to help him test it in the middle of the night. So when they go to test it, they first test it going back like 5 minutes or something like that. Yeah, going back 5 minutes. And you see that the way the time machine works is it's a circular corridor. So it's 2 doors that you got to walk through. One door takes you to the past, the other door takes you through to the future. So when one door opens, if you go into the past, whoever is coming from the past is going to walk through that door when it opens, and you have to go through that door to complete the cycle.
That's like that movie. What the fuck is the name of that movie? We just watched that shit. Fuck, I can't think of the name of that movie. And they had to do the same thing with the time machine thing. And it's when they go into when they both go into the door at the same time, one side is inverted while the other side is exverted, like is regular. So one of them you're moving backwards, but it seems like you're moving forward, and the other side you're moving forward, and y'all can run into each other, but y'all moving opposite directions. What the fuck movie was that?
Yes, it's similar to that, except in this, they were actually talking to each other. Both versions of Paul actually talked to each other for a minute before the other went into the time machine to complete the cycle.
Yeah, well, no, they don't talk to each other, but they see each other through a glass. And it was one part of the movie where the main dude, he was, what the fuck the main dude is from? Fuck, you know exactly who I'm talking about, but I can't describe him. The main dude was fighting. Is one scene, okay, so it's a scene. The main dude, he in the regular world, right? So he's scrapping with the dude from the inverted world. So like when they fighting, when you seeing it through the main dude's eyes, it's forward but backwards at the same time. Then, like, so he ended up getting the dude around the corner, and his partner come running up. He look around the corner and look at dude on the ground. He turn around and run off. I'm like, hey, that motherfucker seen something. So then, when you're getting closer towards the end of the movie, they do that same scene, but you don't even realize that you coming up to that same scene because now you're going with the dude from the future. And then coming to find out, that's what he's seeing. That nigga was fighting himself. They both was on the same mission trying to save this girl, but it was just they was on 2 opposite sides. One of them, the girl already been shot, and they just trying to get to the thing that they needed to save her life.
Okay.
The dude on the other end, from the present day, was trying to stop the girl from getting shot. Man, I can't think of that movie. That shit was Max. It was confused as fuck, that whole movie, but that movie is good as hell. When I think of the name of it, I'm gonna send it to. I'm gonna send you the name. But yeah, go ahead with the quantum. My bad.
So they do that. Paul is sitting there talking to the past version of himself that came out of the time machine, and they're like going through, like he kind of explaining to Jack what's going on, and the other Paul is like, I literally just had this conversation. So the other Paul walks through the time machine and the cycle completes. So then they set the time machine for 5 minutes into the future. So they want to test it like that. But when they do that, the chronon field on the time machine collapses and it causes a fracture in time. Now, fast forward after the fracture happens, there's a version of Paul that's in the present time And that version of Paul has already traveled through the time machine 4 different times and has lived from 1999 to 2018 4
Shit.
different times.
Shit.
And he's seen the end of time. So at this point, he's already made up his mind that there is no way that you can stop the end of time. The only thing that he can do is prepare, create this company and prepare for it so that when time ends, there's a group of people who can work on trying to restore time and getting it back started again and restoring the fracture. Now, that version of Paul, when you get to the end of the chapter, he's talking with his associate and they're like, we need you to make a decision on how our company should move forward and handling this situation and everything that just happened tonight at this university. And you got 2 choices that you can make. And because y'all both get powers from the fracture in time, because of the time machine exploding, Paul can actually see like into the future a little bit, but in certain things that he can't like see for real. It's like he could see the outcome of some of his decisions, but he can't see how it gets to that point.
Okay.
So like you see the outcome of what happens when you make each decision and you pick which decision you think would be best, for the company or whatever. But once you make that decision, it triggers this episode and it also triggers how that episode is going to play out in that live episode. Then when the next chapter starts up, you're back playing as Jack again. So like that's how it is. And it's called a junction. That's what they call it. They call it a junction.
Okay.
Where you have to play as Paul and you have to make a decision. So you can make a decision that works more in Jack's favor, or you can make a decision that works more in Paul's favor. Like that's kind of how it plays out. But regardless of what decision you make, the ending is going to be the same.
Oh shit. Well, yeah, that game deep.
Yeah, the ending is always going to be the same. Just how you get there is going to be different.
Yeah, I know they had to put a lot of thought into that shit.
And that shit cold as hell because it's like, for starters, their abuse of time travel in this game is fucking hilarious. Like, they abuse the shit out of this time machine. And I was asking my brother the other day, because I was kind of explaining to him how the story actually is. And I said to him, like, imagine, because this is really how the story is. Imagine you are a scientist and you build a time machine. And as soon as you build that time machine and you go to test it, 2 motherfuckers run out of the time machine in the middle of a gunfight, trying to kill each other.
What the fuck?
Right. That's literally what the fuck happened when Will created the time machine in 1999.
Damn. They instantly was already on it.
This is because Paul had already been to the end of time and he got into it with another chick who got sent there as well. And they get into a gunfight while he's trying to activate the time machine and set it as far back as it can possibly go. Because the way that the time travel works is you can only go back as far as the time machine has been first activated. And the time machine that they were using was the one that Will originally built. They had stolen and had moved it to another spot. So the earliest that they could travel back was to 1999 when Will first activated that time machine.
That makes sense. You got to go back to
So
when it was first started.
yeah. So when they come through the time machine, when they're going through the corridor to go back in time, these motherfuckers are shooting back and forth at each other.
Damn.
So when they come out the door, they're in the middle of a gunfight. So Will is looking like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
Hey,
I haven't even used this bitch yet.
that's how you know it worked. And they got on the future technology. The name of
And
that
they
movie,
were coming, and they were traveling from 2019, I think.
damn.
So from 2019 all the way to 1999, they travel all the way back in the middle of a gunfight, and Paul just end up escaping and dipped the fuck off. And then old girl end up explaining to Will everything that happens, like
Yeah,
how time fractures and everything, and that he ends up making a device that can fix the fracture.
yeah, because shit, that was 20 years. They
Yeah,
came back from 20 years.
but Paul ended up stealing it and bringing it back to the future.
You know, hey, you know, it's a hilarious joke that about that whole little time frame. It was like you went from back that ass up to the baby.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness. Oh my goodness.
We went from let's get it cracking for the 99 and the 2000 to I need some shit with some bop in it.
Man, the name of that movie I was talking about is called Tenet.
Oh shit. Yeah,
It's
I gotta
on
check that out.
it's on HBO Max. Yeah, definitely check that shit out.
This
And
is what I say do with the quantum break shit. Cause I understand if you can't play through it. Look
I'm
up a walkthrough of it.
yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna just watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, look up a walkthrough on it.
Yep.
And if it has those episodes in the walkthrough, those junction episodes, if you watch those, man, that shit it makes it like an all around interesting like movie.
Yeah, because that's the same thing I did when I stopped playing the Mortal Kombat games and I stopped playing the Injustice game. Just go on YouTube and just watch it like it's a movie.
Yeah, that's what I did with Mortal Kombat 11.
Mm-hmm. And so look, that it's gonna be easy to find the movie Tenet because first off, it was a play on the word 10 twice, frontwards and backwards. And the way they split it was the dude, basically the picture split like mirrored picture.
Mm.
But as soon as you see the black dude in it, you gonna know exactly where he's from.
Is it the black dude from John Wick? He was he worked at the hotel desk, bald black dude.
Nope.
Oh,
It was more of the black dude from like what for some reason I want to keep saying Luke Cage. Hold on, let me see.
because I was getting ready to say, dude from John Wick that work in that Hitman hotel, he in this shit.
Is this nigga?
I don't know him.
Man, you know exactly who that is. I just got. What movies is he in? John David Washington. The Black Klansman. And
Never seen that movie.
he was in Ballers. He was in Inception. Damn, he was in the Malcolm X movie. He was the main character in the Black Klansman. No, he wasn't. But you seen Ballers, right?
The show?
Yeah.
I only seen like the first season.
Okay, so you seen him. He was the Rock's client. That wide receiver that ended up getting kicked out the NFL.
Huh. I don't even remember that. I remember what you talking about, but I just don't remember him.
Look, trying to make it clear. I can't get it clear. But yeah, the Rock has signed them.
Mm. Yeah, I remember what part you talking about. I just didn't remember the dude. Cause at first I thought you was talking about this dude.
Oh yeah, nah, it wasn't him. Hey, that fucking Kingsman, that second one, it was good. It was good. The first one is better though. But I know the second one, that was just basically just like giving you the backstory. It was giving you the backstory on how they started that private organization.
Huh.
Yeah, I was all in on that movie. I had to finish it. I couldn't just stop it.
Oh shit.
But no, yeah, when you watch that fucking movie, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, that shit is sweet as hell. Especially like when you see like the little war going on, and it's like the same army, but they both sent both of them through the time machine. So it's like the way they synchronized that shit was sweet as fuck. Cause it was like they was like, okay, we're gonna have to mark y'all with a red thing around y'all arm. The other one y'all marked with a blue one around y'all arm. It was like when you see the red team do like a certain kind of thing, that's when y'all know to rush in. Because one of them is going in at the beginning of the fight, and the other one is leaving out at the end of the fight. And they had this whole
Okay.
plan where it was supposed to go smooth as fuck. But somewhere in the middle, that plan had to get changed and shifted around. So when that happened, and everything happened the way it was supposed to, coming to find out that shift was supposed to happen. And my man see the one dude who like he really wasn't getting along with because he didn't know the dude. He run into him and he was like, man, you saved my life. He was like, yeah. He was like, you don't know it yet, but we real good friends. We've known each other, like you've saved my life just like I've saved yours. We've known each other the last 20 years. And dude just sitting there on the ground looking at him like, what the fuck? Like, man, that's the part that blew your mind out of all this shit that you, like, you've literally shot at yourself.
Hey, is it the Mad Max game you was talking about? Is it called The Curse of the Brotherhood?
I believe so. Let me see.
Like, is it this shit?
No, not at all.
Yeah, I don't see it on here.
Mad Max Fury Road. Or Fist of
Yeah, I don't
Fury or
even see
something.
that.
Like the cover would be a white dude standing there in like the desert and it say Mad Max behind them. Yeah, it's on Xbox One.
Let me see if it's on EA Play.
I don't think it's a Warner Brothers game. You go to
Yeah,
Xbox
because I
One
don't even
case.
see it.
You go to Xbox One case right here.
Yeah, I don't have that. I gotta check this out.
What's that?
This Mad Max. It's
Damn,
on here for $20 though.
it said it. Wait a minute. May haven't came yet. It said Mad Max, Lego Batman, 2 more titles is also leaving Xbox Game Pass catalog at the end of May. And then right down here it say $20. Oh, May of 2018. Shit.
That shit been gone.
That shit been gone.
I'm sitting here like, man, I do not see that shit.
Yeah, that
and
shit.
It's a few Mad Max. Oh no, these the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, these the movies.
Yeah, I would say before you even pay that $20, YouTube it. See if it's something you think worth your money.
Right.
See, when I bought it, it was on sale for $7.99. Yeah, older games, I wait for the market to run a sale on them.
Now I was watching Bad Boys for Life the other day. Man, that movie was all cold.
Man, I'm still so amazed on how they managed to not make a Bad Boys.
Yeah, definitely.
Even
they
after
did not make a bad one.
Even after they took all that time off, and this, I don't see how the fuck Will Smith became the villain of 2022. This is crazy. He became the villain and the victim. But anyways, off that Will Smith shit. You see your boy about to drop.
Who?
Kendrick Lamar.
Straight up?
Yes, sir. What's the date of it? What's the date of that album? I knew I should have screenshotted it. Cause somebody had said something about him retiring. And he replied back with his album release. And it's like next month. It's like in like 3 weeks.
Huh. Okay.
Yep. Oh, yep, on my mama's birthday. On the 13th. Mr. Moral and the Big Steppers. They got a whole countdown going. We at 22 days until his album release.
Damn.
They've been fiending for this next Kendrick Lamar album.
I bet. Good artist.
Yeah. And that puts
a lot
of pressure on him, because it's like, if it's not what the people want, they gon' talk about you like a fucking dog. It don't matter how good the album is. If it's not what they want.
But I think him and J. Cole got a little more leeway because they have a style of their own. So it's like when they do drop music, as long as they stay within the realm of who they are, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, because you see, You see how they was going crazy about that verse he dropped on Pusha T shit. Said this nigga's in God tier mode with his bars right now.
He been like that.
He been like that. Like y'all just now catching up.
For real.
But yeah, that shit is crazy.
The thing is that motherfuckers don't be peeping shit for real. Like he been God tier. He been God tier since Section 80.
Yeah. And then, but I can understand though, because you know, I fought it for so long. And then now I got the Kobe effect going on in my life yet again. I didn't let it do it with LeBron. I just instantly just gravitated to LeBron. But I got that Kobe effect going on again to where it's like, I talked all that shit about J. Cole, and I actually do like his verses. I actually do like his shit.
All J. Cole did was change his delivery. That's really it. He still raps the same.
Yeah, but the thing was, I was just fighting it for so long. Ah man, fuck J. Cole. I ain't listen to this shit. That nigga ain't made not one good song I like. And then I was going through I've been falling in rabbit holes lately. So it all started with a Michael Jackson rabbit hole. I just listened to Michael Jackson just all day one day. And everybody was like, why did you listen? I don't know. I've told you multiple times I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. Like I had his action figure in the early 90s.
Oh, you want to talk about falling into a Michael Jackson hole? I spent a whole day listening to Michael Jackson sing a cappella. All of the songs a cappella.
This is the rabbit hole I fell into last night from 10 p.m. to like 2 in.morning. Was just me listening to the samples and cuts of his music from where he sampled it from, the songs he made, and then from songs he made to what other people sampled to it. And then it went from that to just watching videos of him dancing.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know. It went on the whole thing, but within that time, I also fell into a J. Cole fucking rabbit hole. And I was like, I sat up here and talk all this shit. Oh, he ain't made not one thing I like. This, that. And it wasn't not one verse on that bitch in that rabbit hole that I didn't like. And it was like, oh, I know this one. Yeah, this is the shit right here. It was like, what the fuck was I fighting?
Really, I don't get it because I was telling motherfuckers way back when I copped the come up.
Yeah.
I was telling motherfuckers like, hey dog, this motherfucker that was the warm up. The warm up had hit was that it wasn't that Piff. What was that other mixtape
live mixtape?
Website? Yeah, it had hit live mixtapes. And I downloaded it. And I was like, hey, y'all need to get on this J. Cole, because this motherfucker, he can fucking spit.
Nigga, I remember when Friday Night Lights dropped, your ass was going crazy. Like, nigga, this shit
Bro, that's
right
all
here.
I played.
You was like, this shit right here, this is the truth. I was like, all right.
I still listen to Friday Night Lights. I still listen to Friday Night Lights, my nigga. Like,
that was your shit.
That was literally, and that was a mixtape. That was literally my favorite album.
Hey, it be like that.
I stayed playing that shit.
Hell yeah, man. So I had to just go ahead and be like, yep, it's the Kobe effect all over again. Because I spent damn near all the Kobe career hating for no reason. And then the crazy part about it is, if the next motherfucker come up and like feed off my hate, I argue with them. Like, what the fuck you mean? Like, oh, you ain't see the nigga woo woo woo. And it's like, yeah, I guess I am a fan. Like, I'm about to stop hating, because when I see the next motherfucker hating, I got all these great accolade arguments to throw on your ass. Cause like, man, you shouldn't be hating on this motherfucker. What you hating for?
Yeah, I know what you mean, because I go through that with LeBron. Cause I don't like LeBron. But when motherfuckers say shit that just don't make sense, like I can't help but to be like, bro, you sound very dumb. Like I don't even like LeBron and I disagree with what you say.
Cause it had you thinking like, nah, I'm not about to sit up here and sound like that with your
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. I have my reasons for disliking LeBron, but I also give credit where credit is due.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like anything outside of that, it's all delusion.
And then, oh man, it was hilarious when LeBron got traded to the Lakers when he first got traded. I had to call Orlando like, bro, I'm a Lakers fan now, I guess. He's like, what you mean? They got Brian. He's like, but you never liked the Lakers. I like them now. Why I never liked the Lakers? I don't know. I think that saltiness came. Okay, it first came at the beginning of Kobe's career because I felt like, fuck that. Nigga, Iverson's the best. Don't talk to me about nothing else.
Right.
Then I felt like they just started, like the league was cheating for the motherfuckers to win. They wasn't. Them niggas was just cold. There's nothing you can do about that. Fucking Shaq. Yeah, it was nothing you can do about it. Then when we beat them, I celebrated my ass off.
Hell yeah.
But that celebration, it was hard to get to it because it was just like, we need to at least win one game in LA. And them referees was calling this bullshit.
Yep.
And we still powered through it. Man.
Yeah. I'm loving it right now, him being in LA and that they're failing.
Shit, you mean they failed? They got no more games left. You know, the playoffs started.
Yeah, I know. But that doesn't mean the failure ended.
Yeah, then they trying to put it all on Westbrook. What? Westbrook ain't the reason y'all motherfuckers is losing.
He ain't the only reason. He's definitely the reason, but he's not the only reason.
Man, they had a super team. It's just, I guess they just didn't play it right.
No,
but
they didn't.
At the same, I was say at the
that
same
was
time,
a super team in like 08.
I was say at the same time. When the last time I watched the NBA game?
Nigga. 08?
Shit. Keep
when
going
them
back.
niggas was still good?
Keep going back. You gotta go back way before 08.
No, I'm saying if you look at everybody that's on the Lakers right now, if this was 2008, this is the greatest Lakers team of all time.
And didn't Melo go over to the Lakers too?
Yeah, he owed the Lakers. That's why I say if you look at this Lakers team, nigga, is fucking Anthony Davis, fucking LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony, and Dwight Howard. Nigga, if this was 2008 or even 2010, this would be the coldest fucking Lakers team of all time, bro.
Yeah. Man.
But them niggas couldn't even make the playoffs.
They all old.
Before all them niggas got there and they only had fucking Lonzo Ball and all them niggas, even Lonzo Ball had a better record with the Lakers than they did post LeBron.
You know what this Lakers is? The same team from Uncle Drew.
Them niggas need WD-40 like a motherfucker.
Man. Yeah. Well, yeah, shit, because it was like, okay, I remember them saying, oh, well, Melo going to the Lakers. Oh, hell yeah. And then didn't hear nothing else. Like that, did he go? Did he hit a shot? Like, what happened? Like, give me something.
There was talks of him going to the Lakers a while ago, and then he didn't. And then this year he actually found his way over there.
Damn. This is terrible.
Yeah, I love it.
So you're enjoying every second of it.
I'm enjoying every fucking second of it. Cause it's like kill this narrative that whatever team LeBron plays on is automatically a championship team. Because in 4 years of being there, they've won one championship and not made the playoffs 2 other times.
So his contract is almost up because he was only on a 5-year.
Yeah.
Damn, he about to have all the fuck. What was that, like an $80 million contract?
I think it was more than that. I think it was easily $100 million contract.
Nigga. One more year. I would have said it the whole next season. Y'all smell that? What's that? Retirement?
Right. He not gonna retire yet though. He trying to break fucking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's points record. He's trying to lead in all-time scoring.
Shit, he gonna been and broke Vince Carter's fucking longest running player record before he do that. No, how many?
No, he can break it next year.
I was about to say how many more points he got left.
I think he's second right now.
Oh, but how close? What's the close? Is it a close second or is it like, nigga, you need like Jones?
I'm still here.
Oh, is it like a close second or is it like nigga, you need 1,000 points?
I gotta look it up. But I know he pretty fucking close.
Oh. And
yeah, he need 1,300 more points.
Oh shit. I was pretty goddamn close. I said 1,000. How many points do we score in a year?
He could easily, I think he scored like 2,500 this year. Like he scored a lot of points this year. Damn. He had a high scoring season.
Oh shit!
Like he could easily get 2,000 points.
Shit, I hope he do it. And Vince Carter's longest running record, longest run in hooping was what, 21 years? 22?
Yeah.
Because he retired what, 2020? 2021?
I don't remember what year he retired.
Yeah, it was only like a year or two ago, and he came in 99. Does he don't he got the longest run in like playing as an active player?
I think I honestly don't even know.
Because I think they were saying like he was the only player to play through 3 generations or some shit like that.
Yeah, I think it's something like that.
Because they was like, yeah, he did 99. He did 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and led off into the 2020s. Yeah. Because, nigga, I thought David Robinson and fucking Tim Duncan played for forever.
Right.
That's what it seemed like. It's them niggas took forever to retire. Mr. Fundamental, the Twin Towers. Yeah.
Yeah, they say he scored 1,600, almost 1,700 points this season.
Oh, so yeah, full season, he could beat it.
Yeah. I thought it would be more than that.
What game you got coming up next, man? What's on your list? Like what's gonna be the first game you jump on the next gen, I should say?
Oh, you know it's gonna be 2K. Yeah, first thing I'm jumping on is 2K. Okay.
Really? So you need to see that new graphics. You got the TV that's ready for it?
Oh, you know I do. It's a
I know.
4K TV.
I know. You gotta get you an Elgato, man, and a laptop so you can get that shit, start getting that shit recorded.
Yeah, I don't know if I do that. I'm considering it though.
Well, really, this shit is already built in where you can send it straight to your YouTube.
I want to get it to where I can actually like record me in a party and record the game.
Yeah, you should be able to do that. You have to search through your options, and it should, because like on the PlayStation, it has an option that you got to turn on to where like your voice can be recorded. It's like basically giving people permission where your voice can be recorded if like they're recording they shit.
Yeah.
And then even as far as like the editing go, y'all, I think you still got editing programs that's built into the system, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Because I know the PlayStation got the fucking the Share Factory. I forgot what it was at the Xbox. Was it Mixer? No, what the fuck is Mixer? Mixer is gone. Yeah, Mixer is gone.
Mixer gone.
What the fuck was it? It was some kind of editing program that was on there.
Yeah, but I might. I don't know. I gotta see how I feel about it.
Yeah. I mean, even if it's just like live raw clips that you just throwing on YouTube straight from the system.
Yeah, because I could probably put some clips together. I don't think I would do it with 2K though.
Right.
And that's only because of really the way that I play the game, I guess. I wouldn't personally do it with 2K.
You look tired over there now.
I am. I'm pretty fucking like tired as fuck.
Yeah, your eyes been closed for a minute, shit, man. We might as well end this, man. We had
I was getting ready to say my eyes been low key closed this whole video.
Yeah, we had 2 hours and 10, man. I'm gonna chop it up, gravy, Gucci.
Hell yeah.
Shit, man. I'll get with you. We got a good Friday in. Well, it's Friday now, but
yeah, I got an appointment in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Not in the morning. It's at 1:00. I'ma still set an alarm, make sure I don't oversleep past that shit. I might actually go sleep in my bed tonight. Cause I just been on this couch all week.
Sick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hell
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, my eyes definitely heavy as fuck.
All right, well shit, man. I'll get with you.
For sure. We definitely gotta record another one.
Hell yeah.
We gotta end the season off.
Yeah, we got a couple of them bitches we gotta get to. Yep, I got some ideas we'll talk about off cam.
Facts.
All right then.